rise. Doherty High School Navy Junior ROTC Color Guard will now present the colors. Thank you to Senior Chief Tony Cook, Doherty High School Navy Junior ROTC instructor, and Color Guard members. Welcome to the stage, future CECCS graduate Abigail Elisha, who will now sing the national anthem. Please remain standing. For being here to celebrate this joy-filled occasion. You may all be seated. This rite of passage marks a milestone in the lives of our graduates. I'm Jennifer Doherty, head of school for Colorado Early Colleges, Colorado Springs. This year marks a milestone for CECCS. We have been in operation for 15 years this year. History marks the foundation of this present moment. The story goes that 15 years ago, Senator and former City Councilman Keith King was sitting in church one Sunday, a bit distracted from the sermon, and began jotting down ideas which eventually became the model of CEC, the early college model. I'm finishing my 9th year here at CEC, so I haven't been here all 15 years, but I have been here for 7 Elisha kids: Theo, Regina, Victoria, Alexandria, Anna, Abigail, and Joseph. And I personally celebrating that as a significant milestone. They are a talented and spirited bunch that we all love. I truly feel blessed and honored to be part of this amazing school and this empowering organization. And I use that word specifically because students leave CEC Colorado Springs empowered with an advantage, a jump start on their future. A special thank you to our governing board members who are here today. Board President Laura Calhoun, Board Treasurer Art Cyphers, Board Member Jesse Mathis, as well as our Chief Executive Administrator, Ms. Sandy Brown. Thank you for your consistent support and tireless commitment to CEC. Also a special thank you to CEC Chief Executive Administrator Sandy Brown, whose gallant strength of belief continues to push each of us to strive for innovation and remain committed to accomplish the mission of our CEC school with no exceptions and no excuses. The foresight and tenacity of these leaders demonstrate the pride that CEC has in creating an opportunity for each and every student we serve. I also want to take one moment, a little off script. 15 years ago, our amazing school nurse, Shawn Hunt, started with CEC. She's retiring this year, and I just want to give a big thank you. We have appreciated your time and commitment, Shawn Hunt. Graduates, we are here to celebrate each of you and your significant achievements. Graduates, you did it. Your efforts, big and small, have paid off. It's not been a traditional route, nor has it been easy. The last normal year of school for you was probably your freshman year. Yet, you have gained an invaluable skill, resiliency. Resiliency is a skill that can only come from working through difficult challenges. And these past few years of challenges have caused you to learn to trust yourself, be dependable upon yourself and others as needed, which breeds resiliency. Graduates, you may not know, but a few years ago, Ms. Brown and our governing board set a goal for us. We've all been working hard since that goal was set to meet it. And for the past few weeks, myself and the staff have really been biting our nails, watching to see what the final numbers would show. But today, we are celebrating because today I can share with you that the class of 2022 will go down in CECCS history because the class of 2022 has broken the record for graduation achievements. The class of 2022 has the highest percentage of college achievements earned, 100%. Of this year's graduates have earned either a full associate's degree, 60 college credit hours or more, or a post-secondary or industry credential. Combined, this graduating class earned 65 associate's degrees and 270 certificates. Graduates, you did that. Sure, the extraordinary graduates in the class of 2022 had a highly successful high school career and now have a significant head start on their future. I want to also acknowledge our tremendous growth in post-secondary and industry certificates. Esteeming workforce readiness and industry credentials has been a priority for CECCS the last few years. Last year, we had 151 certificates earned by graduates, and this year that number has almost doubled with the 270. Industry certificates include a wide range of careers in high-demand industries, including entrepreneurship, small business, multimedia graphic design, welding, IT fundamentals, Collectively, from grades 8 through 12, over 680 certificates have been earned this year. And a large number of those are Microsoft Office or IT-related certificates. Again, a high need and a high demand industry. A special thank you to our Microsoft Office and IT fundamentals teacher, Christina Davis, for her tireless commitment to sustaining the growth of this program. So graduates, on behalf of the CECCS staff, we are extremely proud of all of your tremendous accomplishments. It's days like today that we have to take a moment to really reflect and let the joy of the day sink in. It's a time to acknowledge how small things really do lead to big successes. Days like today help us to see that there is a hero inside of all of us, and when voices inside us or around us try to convince us that we aren't up to the task at hand, or that we aren't good enough, or smart enough, or worthy, we have evidence to say, you are wrong. Look what I did. Today you have proof that you can do amazing things. So as you reflect on the journey that you have taken to get here today, remember that the door is wide open for the mark that you will make on this world. There will be lots of measures of successes or ways that you can make it. As you move ahead, also remember to make other things. Make mistakes and learn from them. Make someone smile. Make time to enjoy the little things. Make time to learn. Make commitments and stick to them. I was reminded yesterday at Ms. Hunt's retirement party of the Maya Angelou quote, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Make people feel joy." It's my great honor to introduce our next speaker, Ms. Sandy Brown, CEC Chief Executive Administrator for all of our CEC campuses. Ms. Brown was part of the founding team of CEC in Colorado Springs and is a true CECCS mountaineer and trailblazer. Ms. Brown has worked in education for over 20 years and continues to forge the path for CEC students to find a place where they can pursue their passions and find success in college and in their chosen career. While you may not know Ms. Brown personally, know that she has you in mind when she is meeting with state leaders in education or negotiating the purchase of a building. Ms. Brown, thank you for your incredible leadership, commitment to students, and passion for education, and more than anything else, thank you for the opportunities you've given each and every one of us. Remarkable celebration of extraordinary graduates. As Jennifer said, 2022 marks Colorado Early College's 15th year of educating a diverse student population at 12 middle schools, high schools, and homeschool campuses up and down the Front Range and online. The mission of CEC is to foster a growth mindset by supporting students with the confidence and the skills they need to earn the degrees and certifications while in high school that will support their future goals. This week, we are honoring 662 CEC graduates across 6 high schools for their accomplishments. We are proud to say that the efforts of students, of teachers, of advisors, support staff, and leadership
80% of these graduates in earning an associate degree and even one bachelor's degree, post-secondary and industry certifications, or 60+ credits. CEC believes in young people. No matter their background, no matter their skill level, no exceptions, no excuses, even in a pandemic. I love the CEC community. These past 15 years have been some of the most fulfilling work that I've been a part of. Witnessing the diligence, the focus, and the resilience of CEC students to find their passion to succeed and thrive is the single motivator that supports our work over the years. Graduation is the culmination of this work. Graduates, your future is now. You have made it this far and have accomplished much. Now you need to believe in yourself so that you can continue on to higher education or into your career. Is it really that difficult to find the motivation and perseverance to keep fighting for your future? All it takes is to believe that it is possible. That it is possible for you to achieve your goals and your dreams. I believe that a person who endures unexpected challenges and hardships, as most of us do, yet emerges with an undefeated smile and a humble character is a great leader. We must believe that we can be strong and courageous and surpass what life gives us. Believing in yourself is the greatest challenge, but believing in yourself can also be your greatest accomplishment. Congratulations, class of 2022. We are so very, very proud of you. Laura Calhoun is the president of the CEC Governing Board, a position that she has held since 2018. Laura has served as one of the CEC's Governing Board members since 2007 and relentlessly guides the board according to the CEC mission. She is the founder and the senior pastor of Restored Life Church, so you might hear a few amens when she gets up here, and Restored Life Family Resource Center in Colorado Springs, and is a director on the League of Charter Schools Board of Directors. Laura is a passionate advocate for charter schools, as her own daughter and brothers benefited greatly from their education at CEC Colorado Springs. Please welcome board president and amazing leader, Laura Calhoun.
Thank you so much for that introduction, Andy, and thank you for allowing me to say a couple amens while I'm up here. So, let's read it. Yeah. All right. So, good morning again to each of you, and welcome again to this 2022 graduation. I do want to take a moment and acknowledge, I know Jennifer acknowledged our board, other board members that are here, but I want to give them an opportunity to stand. So if Art Cypress, if you would stand, as well as Jesse Mathis. So CEC Colorado Springs is where it all began in 2007. And so here we are 15 years later, and the accomplishments that you have achieved are outstanding, and we are super proud of you. This is a very exciting moment for students. You have completed your high school education with a diploma and a certification, and for some even an associate's degree, or a combination of them all. CEC has seen some astounding results since we began in 2007-2008 school year. This is what charter schools accomplish. I had the honor of speaking at Lafayette Park in DC across from the White House to advocate for charter schools. So if you, parents and students, get an opportunity, let your congressman know to back off charter schools so that we can continue the work that I hope you will remember always. I use the acronym CEC. Hopefully that will help you remember these 3 words. Because I believe that these words will carry you through your goals and your dreams. So the first C is for commitment. Commit to devote and engage yourself to your purpose, your goals, and your dreams. The next word is for encourage. Inspire with courage or confidence. Know where to go for encouragement. Find your source of encouragement. And sometimes that means learning how to encourage yourself. And one of the ways that you can do that is I want you to take a moment and I want you to pat yourself on the back. Come on. Because you did it. Awesome. And the other thing I want you to do is I want you to start learning how to look in the mirror and high five yourself. So there's no mirror here, but just practice it. Come on, high five. Yeah, because that usually means when we high five someone, that means good job, right? All right. And so then the last word for C is choices. One of the things I used to say to my kids every day before they went to school was make right choices. All right, so a choice is the power to choose. Always make a choice that maintains your character and your moral compass. All right? So CEC. What's the first one? What's the second one? And what's the third one? Awesome. All righty. So now I have the awesome privilege to present 2 board awards. The first award is going to be our Founders Award. And this award is given in recognition of our founder, Keith King. Awesome man. He told the story. It was incredible. And when I first started, it was almost like our mission. And we have proven year after year after year it can be done. So let me read the Founders Award. It's kind of windy. It's given in honor of our CECCS founder, former state senator Keith King. While the concept of grit is certainly a part of being hopeful, the quality most sought for this award is more akin to an inherent trust or unwavering expectation that what is longed for or planned will happen. This is a deep-seated, active hope, not an irrational hope that one will win the lottery, but rather a hope that is cultivated and prepared for over time. The scholarship recipient takes ownership and models the value of intentional aspiration. In doing so, they inspire others, and the recipient will receive a $2,500 scholarship. So many words can be used to describe the strength of character demonstrated by this year's recipient of the Founders Award. A few include humble, responsible, patient, respectful, dedicated, and reflective. This graduate has already started building a proud legacy with his uncommon maturity, leadership, grit, and compassion. He has charted his own course and is building a promising future to honor his family and community. As one of the only 10 high school students in the state of Colorado to earn a direct admission into medical school, he is well on his way to accomplishing his ambitious future goals of becoming a family physician to provide accessible medical care to all families, as well as creating a nonprofit to provide low-income student supports to pursue higher education.
el premio fundador del CEC, Colorado Springs. Se podrían usar muchas palabras para describir la fuerza de carácter demostrada por el ganador del premio del fundador de este año. Excelente descripción sería humilde, responsable, paciente, respetuoso, dedicado y reflexivo. Este graduado ya ha comenzado a construir un orgulloso legado con su madurez, liderazgo, valor y compasión poco comunes. Ha trazado su propio rumbo y está construyendo un futuro prometedor para honrar a su familia y a su comunidad. Se ha colocado en uno de los 10 estudiantes de secundaria en el estado de Colorado en obtener la admisión directa a la escuela de medicina. Está bien encaminado para lograr sus ambiciosas metas futuras de convertirse en médico de familia, para brindar atención médica accesible a todas las familias, así como creando una organización sin fines de lucros para brindar apoyo a los estudiantes de bajos ingresos para obtener una educación superior. William Navarrete Moreno, usted encarna la verdadera esencia del premio Esperanza, más allá de usted mismo, y estamos muy orgullosos de todos sus logros este año. ¡Felicidades, William!
Well, congratulations again. We're super proud.
Trying to call her, but she picked up, but I was dialing her.
Alright, so for the President's Award, this award honors our founding governing board, former President Deborah Hendricks, and the entire current board of CEC. It is given to a student who has demonstrated how having a grit and growth mindset has been applied to their personal life. Grit is having an overcoming will, unwavering courage, and being resolute in accomplishing goals despite unfavorable circumstances. CECC recognizes the tenacity and resilience of the student that will enable them to be successful as they pursue their educational and career goals. The recipient will also receive a $2,500 scholarship. So this year's recipient for CECCS President's Award has learned to not only survive, but to thrive no matter the curveballs thrown her way. She has found courage to admit when she needed help and build relationships that provided support during the times when she needed it most. She has embraced grit and learned and practiced resiliency and is on her way to accomplishing her goals of living independently and completing a degree in veterinary science. Aspen Chamber, we are so proud of you. Congratulations. I'm sorry, Aspen Chambon.
Recognized as students of faculty matter. 18 students have earned this recognition. Magazine graduates recognized.
I read a story that this wind actually originates about 3,000 miles from here. I wish it would return, but we're going to keep going. At this time, we would like to recognize the successes of our graduates who have earned notable distinctions based on their academic achievements. The first distinction we want to recognize is students who have earned high honors by completing an associate's degree or over 60 college credit hours. Today, of the 127 graduates, 65 have earned high honors and are recognized by wearing blue and gold cords. Graduates, please stand to be recognized for your academic achievements. The second distinction recognized are students who have earned honors by completing 30 to 59 college credit hours and a post-secondary or industry certificate. 28 students have earned this recognition and are recognized by wearing silver and blue cords. Graduates, please stand and be recognized. The third distinction recognized are students magna cum laude. 18 students have earned this recognition. Magna cum laude graduates are recognized by wearing silver cords. Graduates, please stand and be recognized.
At this time, I would like
The fourth distinction is summa cum laude recognition. These graduates are recognized by wearing gold cords. 31 dedicated students have earned this honor. Summa cum laude graduates, please stand to be recognized for your academic achievement. I would also like to take this time to honor graduates who are National Honor Society members. NHS members strive to demonstrate the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. The most impressive feature of CECCS's NHS membership, wow, that's a lot of letters, is that these students are demonstrating these traits and maintaining high levels of academic achievement in not only high school, but also college level courses. NHS members, please rise and be recognized. Please join me in one more round of applause for all of our academic achievements. At this time, I would like to invite the Dean of Advising, Ms. Laura Carter, Academic Advisor Jeff Fleek, and the Class of 2022 salutatorians to the stage.
Support the families and communities who love the rising with them. Please help me recognize our next class of 2022 salutatorian, William Navarrete Bueno.
3 years ago, Caroline Bonneman was a student in mycology English course. She quickly established herself as an excellent writer. Her work was engaging, intelligent, and full of creativity. I later had the chance to work with her as a student ambassador for our school and found out that she demonstrates those qualities in everything she does. This fall, she will continue her pursuit of becoming a writer and editor at Colorado Christian University, where she has been awarded their highest level of merit scholarship. Please join me in recognizing the salutatorian, Caroline Bonneman.
Mientras extiende una mano de gratitud y defensa para apoyar a la familia y a la comunidad que ama.
Congratulations, Caroline.
Ayúdenme a reconocer a nuestro
I'm not the first or the last person to recognize that William Navarrete Moreno is making the world a better place. In In the 2.5 years I have served as his advisor, I have witnessed a young leader who has taken ownership of every step of his academic journey with a sense of purpose beyond his own achievement. Graduating as a junior with his Associate of General Studies, named a 2022 Betcher Scholar, and well on his way to medical school, William is blazing a trail forward while also extending a hand of gratitude and advocacy to support the family and community he loves and rising with him. Please help me recognize our next class of 2022 salutatorian, William Navarrete Moreno.
No soy la primera ni la última persona en reconocer que William Navarrete Moreno está haciendo del mundo un mejor lugar. En los 2 años y medio que he servido como su asesor, he sido testigo de un joven líder que se ha hecho cargo de cada paso de su viaje académico con un sentido de propósito más allá de su propio viaje. Graduado como junior con su asociado en estudios generales, nombrado becario Butcher 2022 y bien encaminado a la escuela de medicina, William está abriendo un camino hacia adelante mientras extiende una mano de gratitud y defensa para apoyar a la familia y a la comunidad que ama para que crezca con él. Ayúdenme a reconocer a nuestro próximo salutatoriano de la clase 2022, William Navarrete Moreno.
Yes, and why we will undoubtedly join with you in our final class.
I have been Shelby Rott's advisor for the last 3 years. Also advisor. Most of our meetings consisted of me nodding while she told me what she was going to do next. She looks for challenges and she meets them head on. In working with her as a student ambassador for our school, she demonstrated those same qualities of leadership and determination. This fall, she will begin the next step in her journey at CU Boulder, and she was recently awarded an Air Force ROTC scholarship. Please join me in recognizing salutatorian Shelby Rott.
I am so proud to present our final class of 2022 salutatorian. Although he might not recognize it in himself, Logan Zayan's direct, kind, and thorough approach to communication and problem solving is one of his secrets to his achievements. Logan does not wait to tackle a hurdle. He considers pros and cons, he seeks advice, and he gets to work. During our many meetings over the last 4 years, I observed that Logan had made it a practice to take notes on all the items where he needed to take action. And then he did. Listening, learning, applying, and reflecting with diligence and humility have all been hallmarks of Logan's success. It is why he completed his Associates of Science with excellence, why I'm confident he will thrive as he completes his Bachelor's in Computer Science at CECCS, and why we will undoubtedly see him as a future leader in our community. Please join me in congratulating our final class of 2022 salutatorian, Logan Zayan. Two of our salutatorians have elected to also speak to you, so I'd like to invite William Navarrete to speak.
Family, faculty, every single one of you has made it immense impact on the graduates who sit here today. Had it not been for your perseverance, passion, and support throughout the past 2 years, many of us would be sitting back there. Before I go on, I would like to thank the incredible staff at CECCS who inspired me to go beyond anything I thought was possible. Supporting me every step of the way. There are not enough words in anything I'd like to express my gratitude for this. I'd like to especially mention Ms. Jordan, whose fervent passion, energetic personality, and intensified wisdom taught me more than anything. Also, I would like to thank you for the appointment at 3 a.m., which was great, but it's a bit concerning. I would also like to take a moment to thank my parents, despite giving no opportunity to obtain an education in university. These blood, sweat, and tears for this country and giving me a chance at the American dream. I owe my accomplishments to their hours of tireless work and sleepless nights working to keep the lights on, and their unwavering commitment to serving their children having this support of not just a representation of my own sacrifices, but a representation of theirs too. Para mis padres me quedaron sin nada y me lo dieron todo. Gracias. We made it. The last step in our journey through adolescence and the first step of our journey through adulthood. We made it through Mr. Reed's dad jokes. We made it through Mr. DeLorenzo's parody of Old Town Road, Mr. Bauer singing Hamilton, the endless night study for your final approach to Denver song, and the moment to start for others. All the paths we took and all the decisions we made helped us realize that we weren't who we wanted to be. We learned not to follow in our footsteps. We learned not to follow in our footsteps and to create our own. We'll never forget what we learned from ourselves. We'll never forget the chances we took, the small to make transformations we made, and the opportunities that gave us a chance to realize our aspirations. These memories we've created together in this school can never be erased, and now we stay here, waiting for what the future holds. Yet before I end, I just want to let you know that the last 4 years have not been the idyllic utopia we usually have to focus during this ceremony. From the Hong Kong crisis in 2019, a global pandemic in 2020, a racial reckoning in 2021, and the great Will Smith slap of 2022, we have inherited a world full of tribulation and uncertainty. And while I've not had the chance to meet all of you, I've seen a passion, a yearning for change among this class, unlike any other class I've met. Among this crowd, I see leaders that will fix the mistakes of our predecessors and create a more equitable world, leading a better future for subsequent generations. No matter whether you plan to pursue higher education or learn trade, I'm confident that this generation will be the one to change. And as a great man once said, we are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change we see. Thank you.
Have Shelby rock.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the class of 2022, I want to say it's great to be here and thank you to everyone who's joined us for this celebration. When we all began this journey, I doubt any of us would have ever expected to find ourselves on the paths we ended up on. Spring of 2020 brought with it challenges that forced us to learn to face adversity head on, adapt to change, and learn to use resources that we did not even know we had. When we were all in middle school, many of us first experienced what became known as the dreaded group project. The idea of relying on our peers, of placing our academic fate in the hands of others, was for many of us terrifying. Working alone was so much better. Fast forward a few years, and that's exactly where we all found ourselves, alone. We were linked only by glitchy, frequently overloaded internet connections, using platforms most of us had never seen before. Humbled by events beyond our control, we had to find our own way. Suddenly, there was comfort in study groups and power in teamwork. We found ourselves reaching out to one another, to our teachers, and to our tutors. Learning to use our resources became not just a choice, but a means of survival. We have persevered and we have achieved, and today our separate roads have all brought us together in this shared focus. Looking back now, this has been perhaps our biggest and most successful group project. So on behalf of all of us, I want to thank our incredible teachers and staff at both CECCS and PPCC for their time and commitment with helping us navigate through uncharted territory and find our way here. In particular, I want to recognize Ms. Karen Jordan and the staff of our SI studio for the thousands of hours they have dedicated to this success. Were it not for the support of everyone here, many of us would never have made it this far. I know I would not. So thank you, all of you. My path reads onward and upward because that's what I believe we all know here. But remember, in the words of Simon Brown, when you get where you're going, don't forget to turn back around, help the next one in line, and always stay humble. Thank you.
earning the highest achievement of the class of 2022 was nowhere on our valedictorian's radar. He was just focused on preparing himself for a future in electrical engineering while enjoying his apprenticeship with a local electric company and doing his fair share of calculus on the side. As a junior, when William Watts expressed interest in graduating early, it made sense. He was on track to earn his associate's degree at the end of his 11th grade year. He knew his future degree and his dream school, the Colorado School of Mines. What we and his parents did not know was that his initiative and incredible work ethic had earned him top academic honors in a class of peers a year ahead of him. We are so thrilled that William found his path and his passion during his time at CECCS, and it has been an absolute joy to support him. Oh, and yes, he did get accepted to his dream school. Please welcome our class of 2022 valedictorian and future ore digger, William Watts.
All the way to where we are now, graduating. Well, I'd like to tell you that I have some grand life advice to give you all. That's very much not the case. If you're looking for that, the best I can say is not to start your finals papers an hour before they're due. And also, if the assignment says due at 11:59 p.m., that doesn't mean start at 11:58. But what I can say with confidence is how amazing it is that we've gotten here. Whether this is the start of a higher education or whether you're making the leap right into the working world, graduating from such an incredible school like this is nothing to be bashful about. We all had such amazing opportunities provided by us by the dedicated and fantastic teachers, advisors, and staff that make this show run. I would specifically like to mention my advisor, Laura Carter, for her incredible work in helping me and many other students like me through all of this. I could not have made it to where I am without you. Thank you. And lastly, I just want to give thanks to all of you for being such great classmates, each with your own struggles, trials, and tribulations, through thick and thin, and probably one of the most strange high school experiences. We are here together as this special day as alumni. One thing I can say is, regardless of whether your future paths take you, and the uncertainty that comes with graduating, give it your all. Success doesn't come from the 1 hour late night paper. It comes from passion, hard work, and determination that comes from you. And with that, I wish you all the best, and let's do this.
And promising future. Dr. Swanson holds an undergraduate degree from the University of California, Berkeley, where he lettered in 3 sports. He was a member of the U.S. Rugby national team. He spent the first half of his career working with college students, helping them in their holistic development. For the past 23 years, Eric has worked for a technology and investment company in Boulder. He is co-author of 5 books, including his latest book on data and analytics called 14 Fridays. Would you please welcome to the stage my friend, Dr. Eric Swanson.
Well, I have to say, when I was preparing all this stuff, every good thing I had to say has already been said. So to your advantage, I'm going to follow, I think it was Churchill's advice. He said, be brief and then be seated. So I'll try to do that. So this is, even starting with the introduction, we always start with the graduation speech with the acknowledgements. But could you have done any better job than William did, acknowledging the people that have helped make you who you are today? The staff, the teachers, the administrators, your families, all the people that are seated here. So I'm going to skip that part. So I'll start with my paraphrase of Abraham Lincoln. And what he said is the way they began his Gettysburg Address. He said, people will little will long remember what he said here. And paraphrasing, you'll never forget your time here at Colorado College High School, Colorado Springs. So today, we have accomplished, you may not think about it, it's really one of life's milestones. And you entered as a high school as a kid, but you're graduating as a young adult. It may not seem like a big deal, but graduating high school puts you on track to earn 25% more than your peers who choose not to graduate or not even to graduate. More importantly, finishing high school is the first step of what University of Virginia researchers call success sequence. What they discovered is that students that don't want to be in poverty, that people that graduate high school, check, that get a full-time job, some of them will be right into that, and for those who choose to get married, have kids after they get married, the chance of them ever living in poverty is 3%. Those that violate any of that sequence, the percentage jumps to 58%. So congratulations on this first milestone of graduating high school. The second thing you've done so well, your parents are absolutely thrilled at. That's right. You've got college credits, or you've got a certificate that allows you to enter the workforce tomorrow and start at a way higher wage than you ever would. I did a little calculation to go to Colorado schools, and the tuition's about, on average, in good Colorado schools, are at $25,000 of all your expenses, your living expenses, $25,000 more. So that means you've actually saved. You're starting your life saving $50,000. Now imagine if there's some wonderful benefactor here who said, you know what, I'm going to give you that $50,000 in those 2 years. And you're able to put that in an investment account that just had simple historic returns at the end of the last 50 years. 50 years from now, that will be $7 million. It's probably won't do anything 50 years from now, but it's kind of a good thought. So, let's spend a little time looking backwards. I say most of you, how many graduated in 2004? I think we were born in 2004. 2003? Okay. I'll tell you a little bit about what life was up by. Oh, wow, that's fantastic. So just by, so a big media number in 2004, but what was life like back in 2004? Well, get this, but people took photos and videos with something called adult camera. Honestly, this seat here, you have these big things hanging around people's necks, all strapped to it. Your parents took taxi cabs. They stayed in hotel rooms. There was no Airbnb, there was no Uber. When you watch TV, you had to watch the commercials. Now get this, this is going to seem strange to some of you, but people actually went to movie theaters and then went out to dinner and maybe lit up a cigarette right after dinner while they're eating. Does that seem strange to you graduates? Can you imagine that today? If you were any place outside the neighborhood, you carried with you a paper map. How many did you see of that? Okay, probably textbooks. And you can identify the place where you want to go by following the number at the top, or there's a letter at the top and a number on the side to show your location. And trace down your route. They kind of have to memorize it. I couldn't do that today. How will navigate the future without a smartphone? No Google Maps. Yeah, it was quite common. Adults, remember this? How many multitude of 10-digit phone numbers do we have? We just our siblings, all of our friends, our parents, the workplace, all kinds of things. Just rattle them off. I challenge you to do that today. Electric cars. Electric cars. No such thing as electric cars back then. If they were, they're very primitive. Tesla was simply a name of some obscure, very obscure inventor. Even your favorite games that you love playing today, Guitar Hero, Halo 3, Minecraft, Pokemon, Madden NFL, we're still heavy into the brain of the possibility. And Bitcoin is how the dentist describes the cause. The world has changed, but there's no indication that our progress has stopped. And to be in the class of 2022 and be on the precipice of all the things that you guys are going to do in your lifetime is absolutely amazing. Those of us with big gray hairs are kind of a little bit jealous for the age that you're going to be into. All the adventures that you're going to have. I'm going to cross off this section because William started on it, and then he's kind of going through a little walking through of what happened over the years. But these will be things when your kids ask you what was life like in high school, these will be the things we're talking about. So back in 2019, it's your parents' favorite store, Sears, that had been around forever, declared bankruptcy. Went out of business. Many of your favorite store, the store that was many of your favorites, Toys R Us. Dads, raise your hands if you remember Toys R Us. Okay. But went out of business after 65 years. Over in France, that's when the Notre Dame Cathedral burned so tragically. The U.S. women's soccer team won the World Cup. China, I forgot about this one, landed a craft on the dark side of the moon. The first all-women team to walk in space happened in 2019. And President Donald Trump became the third president of U.S. history. Started to 2020, your sophomore year, President Trump was acquitted, President Biden was elected, George Floyd. George Floyd, the world erupted in protest of injustice. And on March 23rd, all Colorado public schools were shut down as we entered a worldwide pandemic. Your junior year, first big thing, COVID shot. COVID vaccine. 2 shots for booster. At least for your parents. We pulled out of Afghanistan. Tragic super shooting happened up in Boulder. And Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, 2 technologists, launched their own spacecraft and put civilians in space. And for those who didn't remember, Star Trek's William Shatner actually ventured where no old person had ever ventured before. The final frontier. Your senior year, Putin invaded Russia or Ukraine. On the good side, the mask mandates were lifted. The world's opened up again for travel. And you, my friends, have graduated high school. So this was my little section on resilience that Principal Jen nailed it. Got nothing to say about that. I have at least I have to start about grit. I've been talking about grit. But then Laura walked out and she talked about grit. So that stuff's going. So that stuff's about the past. Commencement means a new beginning. This is the end of your high school career. This is the beginning of everything. So I want to think of a couple things going forward. There's sometimes you can say goodbye. You find a couple things that I found really helpful working with them for 4 years. And that is very few people knew what they were going to do with their lives. Really everything that's best does do what they're going to do at age 18. And so there's just a lot of things that you can't possibly fail. Edison was one time called a failure. You know what I answered? He said, I've not failed. I've just discovered 10,000 fibers that work lifelong learning. And that's how it was. Just like something doesn't work, you keep going towards those goals. Pivots are not going to change your vision for your life and for our family. That's something that is right there. And so, where you eventually settle, I found at the intersection of four things, something you love doing. When you wake up, this is what you want to do. The second thing is, it's something that you're good at. The third thing is, there's something the world needs before you do something that you're good at. You got the best job in the world. The second thing to remember is that going through life, you're always going to have more skills and contributions than you ever have in something. And all of us have had one of those killer desserts, maybe one of those chocolate funnel cakes, and that's the most amazing thing I've ever had. I need a second piece. I should, but I'm not second piece. That second piece isn't quite as good as that first piece, because every something activity has a law of diminishing returns and activity. It doesn't have a law of diminishing returns. It has multiplied contribution, helping investing in the lives of others. So, many of you have listened to your parents' favorite Irish band, U2. And Bono, the lead singer, who's done so much good in the world, he said this, he said, I'm a musician. I'm just a musician. He said, I write songs. But I hope at the end of the day that I've knocked off just a little quarter of the darkness. And as you go through life, whatever career you choose, whatever career path, whatever occupation, whatever job you choose to have, what evil would die or what good would thrive, what person or people would experience more meaning, flourishing, than suffering? I just want to say, no matter what you do, you're the game for it. Last thing I want to talk about is four things that make you want to die. Because life is precious today. Hopefully we want to live long lives. It's kind of odd. Maybe you haven't heard of it. Maybe you didn't know. It's kind of odd life. That seems to overcome a lot of those things. First thing is simply see how you guys feel. Here's what Wayne State University studied 230 baseball cards of players that played in 1982. What they did, they characterized them as and what they found was 180, by the time the research was done, by the time 184 players, by the time they so 184 of those players had died, and of those who were the no-smilers, they lived an average age of 73 years. While those with the biggest smile that you guys just had lived to age 80. So 7 years more. Just by smiling, it is causation to correlation, because some correlation will get 7 years longer. Second thing, which I think relates to it, is wash your teeth every day. Wash your teeth at 6.4 years. Your lifespan. Probably something to do with gingivitis and and all that kind of stuff, and plaque and cholesterol and all that kind of stuff. But how that happen? Third thing is having good friends and good relationships. Some of you heard of what's called the brand stick. It's the longest longevity, they conclude that good relationships keep us happier and healthier. And good relationships are no matter what. Good relationships no matter what. lot of rugby. And what happened to rugby? Everybody ever seen rugby? Everybody played rugby. You know, what did you say? You're up and out there all alone. You got the ball, you got the guy, you got the ball, you're someone on your right, I'm not someone on your left. And that means that when you get tackled, you kick out that ball from the other. You're not alone. And it's just a reminder that you're not alone. To this day, my rugby friends, I always time my life. If it goes in life, it's going to fit. Last thing. Tragically, you can't find your friends, for God's sake, get a dog. Dogs expand people's lives by 2 years. And for 2 years to have a dog. You know, you have dog enough. Well, that's it. So forgettable words spoken on a never to be forgotten day. Everybody, every adult here remembers it to this day in their life. They don't remember a thing that we say, but they do remember this day as a milestone. And so the parents and families of each of these students, Mark Twain said the most important gift we can give our children is roots and wings. You've given them their roots. Now it's time to give them their wings, because they can't fly. No, you can't. No, they really can't. To the faculty and staff of these young graduates, thank you for sticking with these young men and women over the past 4 years. Perhaps the most challenging time in history for your educator. Though underpaid, underacknowledged, and underappreciated, we want to say to you that you are the wind beneath those wings that has given them the ability to fly. They couldn't have made it without you. Thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for saying yes to your amazing careers. The class of 2022, today, congratulations. It's your day. It's your time. You are resilient. You have grit.
Excel Associate Certificate, Office Associate of Arts, IT Fundamentals Pro Certificate, Entrepreneurship and Small Business Certificate, Microsoft Outlook, Word, PowerPoint, Excel, Associate Certificate, Office Pro Certificate, PC Pro Certificate. Nicole Devan, cum laude, high honors, Associate of Arts, Business, Accounting Certificate, Accounting Bookkeeping Certificate. Honors, Microsoft Outlook, Word, PowerPoint, Courtney Daniel Ellabrook, high honors, IT Fundamentals Pro Certificate, PC Pro Certificate, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Associate Certificate. Amelia Isabella Nalan Ellabrook, summa cum laude, high honors, National Honor Society, Associate General Studies, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Associate Certificate. William Michael Faber, summa cum laude, high honors, Associate of Arts, IT Fundamentals, PC Pro, Entrepreneurship and Small Business Certificate, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, Associate Word, Excel Certificate. Marlon Pedroso Espinoza, summa cum laude, high honors, Associate of Arts, Early Childhood Assistant Teacher Certificate. John Kapua Kuji, summa cum laude, high honors, Associate of Science. Andrew Xavier Gallegos, Entrepreneurship and Small Business Certificate. Laura Lara Garcia.
That's my girlfriend!
Heidi Doug Engler, Entrepreneurship and Small Business Certificate. Devin Marcel Bruna, summa cum laude, Associate of Science, Certificate, Criminal Justice. Alexander Allen Glass, Microsoft Word, Hayden Skylar Green, Basic Terminology Certificate, Microsoft Word Certificate. Gary Aiden Izar Cortez, Microsoft Word Certificate. Alistair John Gurley, magna cum laude, high honors, Associate of General Studies. Skylar Daniel King Paul, Microsoft Word and PowerPoint Certificate. Gina Maria Alexis Harper, Assistant Teacher Certificate, Microsoft Outlook, Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Associate Certificate. Jesus Hernandez Rocha, Associate Certificate. Marche Renee Hobby, high honors. Bo Philip Kokobo, Ophelia Chu Coates, honors, IT Fundamental Certificate, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Associate Certificate. Dana Kulai Markamai Jaber, honors, Certificate, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Associate Certificate. Caitlin Christine James, high honors, Associate of Arts. Basic Criminology Certificate. Christopher Riley Johnson, summa cum laude honors, Associate of Applied Science in Welding, certificates in entry-level welding, gas metal arc welding, gas tungsten arc welding, pipe welding, chilled metal welding, arc welding. Grace Malia Kirk. Entrepreneurship and small business.
Andrew William Lemorian Lori, cum laude, high honor, National Honor Society, Associate of General Studies. Alexia Beaduquea Melcho, cum laude, honors, Microsoft Outlook, Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Associate Certificate. Office Pro Certificate. Ariana Bea, okay, Aloha. Malcho, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Associate Certificate. Belinda Marie Martha, high honors, Associate of Art History. Bridget Abigail McGraw, summa cum laude, high honors, Associate of Applied Science and Surgical Tech. Liam Sean McMullen, high honors, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Associate Certificate. Grace Scarlett Aguilar Mayer, Microsoft Outlook, Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Associate Certificate. Isabella and Marie Mulch, magna cum laude, high honors, Associate of Arts, History. Michael Mullen, magna cum laude, honors, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Associate Certificate. William Navarrete, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Associate Certificate. Cornell Bernard Diego, Microsoft PowerPoint, Executive Service Safety Certificate. Gabrielle Pat, summa cum laude, high honors, Associate of Arts. Rachel Elizabeth Park, Nursing Assistant Certificate. Emma Grace Carson, high honors, Associate of Science. Ashley Joy Patrick, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Associate Certificate.
Kylie Danielle Prater, summa cum laude, high honors, National Honor Society, Associate of Science, Biochemistry. Ashley Marie Quinones Flores, honors, Microsoft Outlook, Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Associate Certificate, Office Pro Certificate. Connor Lynn Ramey, summa cum laude, high honors, Associate of Science. Shelby Marie Rock, summa cum laude, high honors, National Honor Society, Associate of Science. Gabriel Amador Rodriguez II, Microsoft Outlook Certificate. Taylor Renee Run, high honors, Associate of General Studies. Selena Dorothy Sanchez, summa cum laude, high honors, Associate of Arts, Elementary Education. Cadence Elizabeth Savage, IT Fundamentals Pro Certificate. Nathan Curtis Sherwood, Honors, OSHA 10 Certificate. Naomi Lynn Smith, summa cum laude, high honors, Associate of General Studies, Veterinary Assistant Certificate. Betty Lou Sparks, Serve Safe Certificate. James Jude Stahl, high honors, Associate of General Studies. Elias James Summers, cum laude, high honors, Associate of Science. Cole Sustman, honors, IT Fundamentals Pro Certificate. Alvin Gabriel Sakia, magna cum laude, high honors, National Honor Society and Associate of Science. Liesel Johanna Taylor, summa cum laude, high honors, Associate of Science. Cameron Hackett Thorman, high honors, Associate of Applied Science, Fire Science Technology. Coralie Rose Thornton, honors, PowerPoint, Excel, and Associate Certificates, Office Pro Certificate. Adam Grower Benengay, Basic Welding Certificate, Microsoft Word and PowerPoint Certificate. Selena Lizeth Toribio, honors, Bookkeeping Certificate, Microsoft Outlook, Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Associate Certificates, Office Pro Certificate.
Andrew Hunter Troyal, cum laude, high honors, Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration Management, IT Fundamentals Certificate, Foundations of Multimedia Graphic Design Certificate. Haven Danae Visser, magna cum laude, honors, Digital Image Certificate, and Microsoft Word Certificate. Tavian Paul Walker, cum laude, high honors, Associate of General Studies, Entrepreneurship and Small Business Certificate, Microsoft Word and PowerPoint, Excel, and Associate Certificates. William Edward Watts, summa cum laude, high honors, Associate of General Studies. Logan John Weber, magna cum laude, high honors, Associate of Arts. Micah Simone Williams, high honors, Associate of General Studies, Microsoft Word Certificate. Madeline Rose Wiseman, summa cum laude, high honors, Associate of General Studies. Rashana Jean Woolley, magna cum laude, high honors, Associate of Applied Science Multimedia Graphic Design, IT Fundamentals Pro Certificate, Multimedia Graphic Design for Foundation Certificate, Multimedia Graphic Design Print Certificate, and Multimedia Graphic Design Digital Image Certificate. Sophia Kai Yonkers. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. Serena Jacqueline Woolley, Entrepreneurship and Small Business Certificate, Microsoft Outlook, Word, PowerPoint, and Associate Certificate. Graphic Design Foundation Certificate, and Entrepreneurship and Small Business Certificate. Logan Daniel Dian, summa cum laude, high honors, Associate of Science.
The best way to transition here is just one more big round of applause for these amazing guys. I'm going to add the air high five thing into my speech next. To the family members, loved ones here and celebrating from afar, I thank you for helping to make this rite of passage a possibility for these graduates. We all know that it has taken countless hours of both love, support, and energy to get to this day. While in every journey there must be an end, today, right now, is a time for celebration and joy. Graduates, I encourage you to savor the moment of today. Take lots of pictures, remember this precious day, and let the happy feelings linger as long as possible. Then tomorrow, wake up and recognize the potential for the new day, for what the new day brings. Class of 2022, I want you to always remember that your dignity and worth is inherent and that you are loved. Not for what you did, but for who you are. As you move forward in this journey of life, keep the lessons from this year in mind. Find joy in spite of the hardship. Stay connected to those who bring you up and recognize the potential from the struggle. Graduates, the time has come. You may rise and face the audience. As the head of school of CECCS Colorado Springs, by the authority vested in me by the state of Colorado, the Colorado Charter School Institute, and Colorado Springs Elite Colleges, I hereby certify that each of these students has met or exceeded the requirements for graduation with a high school diploma. Graduates, to symbolize that you are no longer high school students, please move your tassel from the right side of the cap to the left. Now I am honored as the head of school of Colorado Early Colleges, Colorado Springs, to present to the CECC Company Board, CEC Chief Executive Administrator, leadership team, teachers, education support, distinguished guests, and most importantly, families and loved ones, the graduating class of 2022. Congratulations.
We need to celebrate. Not in the hospital, in the restaurant.